morning. It's Monday. It's the 15th of August. And if I look like I'm squinting a bit, it's because I am. I had my pupils dilated earlier this morning. So good luck if I can even see to read this. And it's Deuteronomy 1:11. May the Lord, the God of your fathers, make you 1,000 times as many as you are, and bless you as he has promised you. The context is Moses, at the suggestion of his father-in-law, accepting the reality of the need for additional leaders, for help, to not carry the burden himself. And we also need to recognize that God doesn't call us to carry the burden of living Christianly, of being obedient to his calling by ourselves. First, as I've noted a number of times recently, we have to depend on the Holy Spirit. He's the one that empowers us, and there's nothing God calls us to do that we can't do in dependency on him. But secondly, there is a broader principle here, and that is we are not called, generally speaking, to be Lone Ranger Christians. We are to carry out our ministry in the context of working with other believers. The disciples were sent out 2 by 2. Paul went out with some compatriots, sometimes more than 2. And that may mean that you have somebody behind you praying for you and being there. It may mean that you have somebody you're literally working with in whatever God has called you to do. But the idea is that we are not to serve him in a vacuum. This is why we're told in Hebrews to encourage one another. This is why we need to remember that we are not only empowered by the Holy Spirit, but that he gives us the tools we need, which are prayer, the Word, and other believers. And when we not only remember that, but function accordingly, we'll be much more successful carrying out God's will. And we won't feel like we're out there, hanging out there by ourselves. So look around you, see who is there for you, and remember, most of all, the Holy Spirit is always with you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. And maybe I'll actually be able to see.